Part 3 of this infectious disease trilogy, the final video for this, will be about preventing disease. We've already learned about pathogens. We've learned about the body's defenses against those pathogens. Now we're going to learn how to prevent disease or gain immunity from them. There's a couple ways that we do this. One is through active immunity compared to passive immunity. Active immunity is when your body actually makes the antibodies that will prevent you from getting that infectious disease. Your body does the work. One way to gain active immunity is to get the disease itself. When I was in 2nd grade, I got chicken pox. Eventually, the memory B cells that were made by the lymphocytes in my blood, the memory B cells made this protein called an antibody, and that antibody recognizes that antigen on the pathogen. And as soon as it does that, it sends in the army of killer T cells, and that disease is done. It causes no more harm. That's an example of active immunity because my body, which got the disease, made the antibodies to make me immune. I will not get chicken pox anymore because I have the antibodies in my blood. Okay, another way to get the antibodies in your body and gain active immunity by having your body produce them is by getting a vaccine. When you get a vaccine, when you're a tiny baby or even later in life, when you get a vaccine, you're actually being injected with a pathogen, something that could cause disease. The only thing is, with a vaccine, they're injecting you with a very weakened form of that pathogen, and sometimes dead. So this weakened or dead pathogen that's injected inside you is easily gotten rid of. It's easily killed. Not only that, but the more important part is the memory B cells recognize that that pathogen, that antigen. So next time you were to receive even a stronger form of that pathogen that really could cause disease, you already have the antibodies built. So that's how vaccines work, and that's a form of active immunity when your body is producing that immunity, the antibodies. Okay, this video does a pretty awesome job, and I'll include the other video in the show notes, but we're going to watch this right now of how immunity and vaccines work.
Immunity is a natural defense system of the human body. Imagine millions of immune cells, like white blood cells, all on the lookout for specific germs. If they spot something dangerous, like flu, they prepare to fight. When that flu bug enters your body, the white blood cells move in on it. The immune cells arm themselves and then replicate, creating an army of clones. Then they launch powerful germ-killing agents called antibodies, and they tag the germs for disposal. Once the germ is removed, the immune army can disband. But they leave behind memory cells. Their job is to remember the invader and to sound the alarm if it ever appears again. The first time around, it can take at least a week to mount the defense. But next time, the system is prepared. The whole process takes barely a day. It's so fast, we may never have time to even feel sick. A vaccine pre-arms the immune system by sending in a weakened or dead version of the germ, just enough to be recognized. The immune cells mount the defense, and again, you may feel the effect. But because the threat is low, the immune cells quickly disband. However, the all-important memory cells have been created. The immune system's now prepared for the real germ, but without causing full-scale disease.
All right, before we move on to passive immunity, I think now is a good time to talk about antibiotics, and those haven't been around for very long either. I think it was Sir Alexander Fleming who first discovered that penicillin, which is a fungus, or penicillium, the organism, actually has antibiotic qualities that can kill bacteria. So now, diseases that are caused by a bacteria, 100 years ago even, that used to kill people, now are easily treated. So antibiotics are just amazing, and we take them for granted. Sometimes they're overused. This video, which I'll include in the show notes, we're not going to watch it right now, is something that shows how bacteria, when there can be certain strains that survive antibiotics, and then when they multiply, we have a drug-resistant bacteria, and those superbugs can be quite terrible. So they're always trying to stay ahead of the drugs, the microbe, and the drugs are trying to keep up with these changing bacteria. But for the most part, antibiotics and the invention of them has been amazing for humans. All right, so I talked about active immunity. That's when your body responds and makes the antibodies. You can also prevent disease or become immune by getting passive immunity, like from some other source. Now, it could be a shot, like an anti-rabies serum shot that's pictured here. In that case, you're actually given the antibodies themselves. Your body doesn't make it. Another decent example of passive immunity, it happens between mom and baby, both when they're inside the womb, through the blood, through the umbilical cord. Mom is able to pass some of the antibodies that she has onto the developing human baby inside, and that can be passive. An example of passive immunity. Breast milk can also be a way after the baby has been born that the young child without a built-up immune system can combat disease. They can get some antibodies through the food from mom. Okay? And then they grow up and they make their own immune system and they move off to kindergarten and stuff like that. And it's just, you grow up too fast, really. Really, Elsie, you guys grow up too fast. All right. Oh boy, this song is something. I might put it in the show notes, but I guess I could record it right now. It's just pretty good jam. You like this song, Elsie?
All my friends were sick for days.
All my friends were sick for days.
I partied with them
Anyway.
We are so close, it's not mysterious.
It's not mysterious.
That we should share all our
Bacterias. Yeah, I finished the sentence.
Don't get me down, go wash your hands. I haven't been sick in months.
I think those are bacteria.
I don't wanna get sick. I warned you. I've got too much to do before I came over.
Oh, it's a duet. This is awesome.
I had a cold. Between me and you, I am how I sound congested.
Sound congested.
Wipe the guitar down on the before I go.
Are you giving me bunny ears back there?
No,
Oh.
I'm just doing my favorite dance move,
Oh, cool.
which is this.
Oh, like a Egyptian
Yeah.
pharaoh or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that. All right, that's it, kiddos. Peace out.